A glass roots of Ellaren. The first time I saw the harm winds lifting dust into spirals of silver ash, I understood this world would not let me leave unchanged. My name is Ellaren, scribe keeper of the Western Archive. I was never meant to travel beyond city walls, but I am searching for the root stone, an ancient crystalline core said to hold the memory of worlds before time. If I return with it, I can restore everything our archive lost in the great data blaze. I have spent years drowning in regret over all that vanished under my watch. So I walk. Beginning, the sandscape of Talshar. The sandscape sang. That was the first and most terrifying thing about it. How the dunes hummed like 1,000 flutes dipped in iron. The sand grains weren't sand at all. They were glass fragments, razor thin, each as transparent as frost. When the wind brushed across them, each shard vibrated. Dozens of frequencies intertwining into a chaotic, dissonant chord. The ground smelled like scorched quartz, a heated, metallic tang. And every step crackled under my boots. The first sentient life form I met here was a Ellaren, a tall, insect-shaped being with wings like stained glass windows. Each movement created tiny prismatic beams that danced across the dunes. It didn't attack. It simply scanned me, a faint clicking sound thrumming in its throat, and then lifted its wings and flew away. Almost like it whispered, "Go further." Rising action. The sorrow orchard. After 3 days, I reached a forest. Though calling it a forest feels like lying. These were not trees. These were roots. Transparent as cracked diamond. Erupting from the ground. Arching upward in tangled vaults like cathedral ribs. Each root was hollow, filled with blue luminescent liquid. When the wind moved, the liquid shifted, creating ripples of glowing veins. The sound, soft, watery, like whispers inside a cave. Creatures here were unlike anything alive in Talshar. Small things, like floating jellyfish, pulsed between the giant roots. Each one emitted a soft chime, as if their bodies were glass bells. I wanted to touch one, but I didn't dare. Nothing here obeyed human A guardian emerged from the roots, a lumphir, humanoid but translucent, bones visible like molten copper. Its face was emotionless, but its presence pushed into my mind, forcing me to feel the weight of everything I regretted. Every memory of failure, every moment of doubt, every burning second from the archive fire. My knees almost buckled. Climax, the offered trade. The lumphir did not speak with words. It spoke directly inside my pulse. The rootstone does not restore what once was. It replaces what cannot be returned. In the center of the cradle pit, I saw it, a sphere of crystallized memory, pulsing like a sleeping heart. My hand trembled as I reached for it. My goal for months, my reason for traveling through a world trying to unmake me. But something else happened. I saw my lost archives inside that crystal. But they weren't my archives anymore. They were rewritten, altered, reinterpreted, not restored, replaced. The lumphir showed me a vision. If I took the rootstone, all those memories, all those histories would become a false version, and history would become a lie. Resolution choosing truth. I lowered my hand. The lumphir stepped back. The world exhaled. The glass roots dimmed, like the entire orchard respected my choice. And then the being pointed toward a narrow path between two fractured roots. A way out. I walked onward, empty-handed but not defeated, because now the truth was sharper than any glass dune. Some losses are not meant to be repaired. Some must be accepted, so we do not become the lie we fear most. When I returned from Ellaren, I did not carry a crystal. I carried clarity, and clarity is rarer than any magic.